In today's video, we've got an update on the sales figures for Ghost of Tsushima, and yeah, the game was incredibly successful. It is Sucker Punch's most successful game of all time. I don't know if that comes across as too much of a shock, but given the fact that it is a brand new IP, I think that is a very successful thing to know. We'll go over that, as well as some other updates as far as how game sales performed in July. Remedy has given us an update on its Vanguard multiplayer project and the two unannounced titles, and also we've got another PlayStation 5 patent hinting at the cooling system design. We'll talk that in just a little bit, but Ghost of Tsushima is doing very, very well, as NPD has revealed its information for July game sales. Software sales boils down to this. I'll go over the top 10. Ghost of Tsushima landed in at number 1, Call of Duty Modern Warfare at number 2, Paper Mario The Origami King at number 3. However, they do not get digital numbers for Nintendo games, so that is something to note. Paper Mario probably would be at number 2. Last of Us Part 2, Animal Crossing New Horizons number 5, Ring Fit Adventure, Mortal Kombat 11, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Sword Art Online Alicization Licorice. So I'm surprised that actually cracked the top 10. Good for them on that one, although, quality level on that game can be a little bit questionable, but that's not what we're going to talk about. Ghost of Tsushima, man, this game killed it. This game did very, very well. It's also Sucker Punch's fastest selling game to date. Paper Mario Origami King again came at number 3. They specifically noted PlayStation 4's latest exclusive caught on with fans. This almost feels like Sucker Punch's Horizon Zero Dawn moment, where it sets itself on a new course with a new franchise. Ghost of Tsushima was July's best-selling title. Pescatella said Ghost of Tsushima is developer Sucker Punch Productions' fastest-selling release in history. Ghost of Tsushima also debuts as 2020's 5th best-selling game year to date. Now, bear in mind, it probably would rank in a little bit higher, but it just came out back in July, so that is still a very, very impressive number. The top 10 best-selling games so far this year include Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Animal Crossing New Horizons at number 2, Last of Us Part 2 at number 3, Final Fantasy VII Remake at number 4, Ghost of Tsushima at number 5. So that is very, very quality company as far as the PS4 exclusives it's surrounded with. Number 3, Last of Us Part 2, Final Fantasy VII Remake at number 4, Ghost of Tsushima at number 5. I have my own opinions about Last of Us Part 2, but, it is a game that I know a lot of people did enjoy, and I will never downplay the gravitas of a release of that game, and obviously Final Fantasy VII Remake is huge. Ghost of Tsushima being a brand new IP, not having the lineage of a Final Fantasy VII Remake or a Last of Us Part 2, I think that is incredibly impressive. We'll see how it shakes out for the rest of the year. How about this? Dragon Ball Z Kakarot at number 6. That is incredibly surprising, but good for them on that. MLB The Show 20 number 7, Resident Evil 3 at number 8, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at number 9, and number 10 is Mortal Kombat 11. So there you have it with that. A lot of games selling really, really well, but as far as Ghost of Tsushima, it has sold incredibly well, and I think Sucker Punch really has set themselves apart from the pack with this game. I know we talk about this 83 on Metacritic, but I really, this is one of the games, and I disagree with Metacritic every now and again, and critics, and obviously, critics is just a guideline. You don't have to, trust every critic that you read, but I have a lot of respect for certain critics, and I definitely enjoyed this game a lot more than the 83 on Metacritic. If I had to personally give it a score, I would probably give it, in the 90 range, in the low 90 range. Yes, I know for me, I said that the game didn't start off all too hot. Like, I thought it was a good game initially for the first few hours, and man, just the more you play it, the more I got engrossed into this world. Initially, Jin just came across as a little bit bland to me, but that blandness kind of contributes to his character growth, and Jin became an amazing, amazing protagonist. And the more you play this game, everything just comes together and makes so much sense. Obviously, the visuals are incredible. The gameplay starts off satisfying, and then it gets incredible once you get more abilities, stances, things of that nature. Guys, if you have yet to pick up Ghost of Tsushima, I'm telling you, go pick this game up. I don't often recommend games at $60, but Ghost of Tsushima is absolutely one of those games that, not just to kiss Sucker Punch's ass, because they're one of my favorite studios, and they did Infamous Remaster, where you at, but they just did an incredible job with this game, and I think everybody needs to play it. Hopefully it gets a PlayStation 5 upgrade. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of people jumping from Xbox to PlayStation 5 next gen. Whatever you want to do, Ghost of Tsushima is one of those games that I feel like everybody should play. It should be mentioned, my boy was playing this game on the base PlayStation 4, and he was dead ass about to upgrade to a PlayStation 4 Pro just to play this game, and I had to talk him out of it. I'm like, dude, that is the dumbest thing you've ever said to me. PlayStation 5 is out in just a few months. Do not be spending $400 right now on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Relax. I know the game is great and you want to play it at a better frame rate, but cool it with that idea. But good to see that the game has sold so well, and I'm really happy for Sucker Punch putting out a new IP like this, and it's delivered on all accounts. Fans love it. Consumers love it. It's just a great thing to see, and hopefully, you know, we can get a follow-up title on this. If they want to move to something different, that's entirely possible as well. But I think Sucker Punch has laid the foundation for something that could develop into something incredibly special, and Ghost of Tsushima, in my opinion, is a game that's already incredibly special. Alright, moving on from that, new Sony patent hints at PlayStation 5 cooling system design again. The patent itself was filed back in 2019 and was only published this week. You can take a look at the designs at the link below. The cooling of the PlayStation 5 is definitely something that is worth talking about, because the PlayStation 4 did have some cooling issues. I believe my very first PlayStation 4 actually died because of some cooling issues, so that was a little bit unfortunate. Keep in mind that patents are filed by the companies frequently, and the designs contained within don't always end up coming to fruition. However, they do offer a good insight into what the company is planning and what they have as far as a game plan for implementation on the PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 is certainly going to have better cooling. It seems like it's a little bit bigger of a box, but with that, I think that's going to ultimately be a great thing. I like the look of the PlayStation 5. I know a lot of people call it the PlayStation router, but I overall like the look of it. But at the end of the day, it's not about the look of the console itself. It's about the games it offers. It's about, is it functional? Is the functionality there? Is it going to stay cool? And are all of the pieces going to come together to provide you a quality box that's going to perform well? And that's, you know, aesthetically, sure, it's fine, whatever, but the aesthetics really should come at last place as far as constructing a quality console. You know, there are times where, like, you know, the PlayStation 3 super slim I was not a big fan of, but honestly, that's, like, not even that big of a deal. Lastly, I do want to note that Remedy provides us an update on Vanguard multiplayer project and the two unannounced titles. Remedy noted the team working on Vanguard, a project also based on our own IP, has taken the game's internally playable development version of further, continuously evaluating, learning, and adjusting the development. Some parts of the game show very good progress, some parts have been redesigned. We continue this iterative Vanguard development with a mission to combine long-term service-based multiplayer experiences with Remedy's unique game style. The game is developed with the Unreal Engine 4, and early phase work continues with a small team. They also note on the two unannounced games that will be published by Epic Games. Our third unannounced project has proceeded well. We also have an additional smaller scale project in development within the same franchise. Remedy had several publisher candidates for the projects, and we chose to sign a publishing deal with Epic Games. They were the best fit for those games based on their experience as a developer, track record of expanding into new areas of gaming businesses, and ambition to take game publishing to a new level. As far as publisher Epic covers a development and marketing costs, once these costs are recouped from the game's sales, Remedy receives a 50% share of net revenue. Both projects are based on a game IP created and owned by Remedy, and we retain full creative freedom and ownership in this regard. That's kind of insane. That's a publishing deal that is absolutely amazing for Remedy to actually get, you know, development and marketing costs, and then receiving 50% share of net revenue on top of that. So they're going to get development costs covered, they're going to get marketing costs covered, and then they're going to plus a little bit after that as well. Obviously, Remedy did have a working relationship before with Epic Games, making Control an Epic Game Store exclusive for 12 months. It's about to release on Steam with the Ultimate Edition. Obviously, Remedy, not everybody's favorite developer right now, but as far as the upgrade path and whatever the case may be on that, that might be a 505 Games decision. We still don't know. It'll be interesting to see how 505 Games handles all of their other upgrades. Is it going to be an instance of them releasing Ultimate Editions and things like that, or is it going to be a case-by-case basis? That's something that has still yet to be seen. But that's going to conclude this video. Again, Ghost of Tsushima is Sucker Punch's fastest-selling game to date, debuts at the number 5 best-selling game year-to-date so far. New Sony patent hints at a PlayStation 5 cooling system design again, and Remedy provided us a bit of an update as far as what they're working on. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.